You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You're actually excited to buy something, but then some tiny little thing, a confusing website, an employee who has no clue, a surprise fee, it just ruins the whole experience. Well, today, we're going to break down the 10 biggest annoyances that send customers running for the hills, and, more importantly, how to actually fix them.
This quote absolutely nails it. See, in today's world, the product is just one piece of the puzzle. What really, really matters, what builds that die-hard loyalty, is the entire journey. A great product with a terrible experience, that's not just a missed sale. It's like a broken promise to your customer.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? What are those specific things, those little moments of friction that can turn a happy, excited shopper into a frustrated ex-customer who's never coming back? Let's dive in and find out.
To figure this out, we're going to follow the customer's journey. We'll start with that all-important digital first impression. Then we'll move to the critical moment of purchase, we'll check out what happens after the sale, and finally, we'll see how to turn all this frustration into some serious loyalty.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Long before a customer even dreams of adding something to their cart, they're already forming an opinion. This is that digital first impression, and you only get one shot at it.
And the first major hurdle is just noise. Seriously, think about it. Endless pop-ups, dozens of products that all look the same, filters that don't really filter anything. It's just too much. This leads to something called decision fatigue, where our brains literally get tired of choosing and just give up. And you know what that means? No purchase at all.
So the answer isn't throwing more choices at people. It's about making the choices smarter. The real fix is to be proactive. Brands can carefully curate what they show. They can simplify their search tools so they actually work. And they can use AI to basically say, hey, we think you'll like this. It's about cutting through the clutter before the customer even feels that sense of being overwhelmed.
Next up is a classic trust breaker. Omnichannel. That's just a fancy word for making sure your online store and your physical store feel like they're part of the same company. But this is where things so often fall apart. When the price online is different from the price in the store, or the website swears an item is in stock when it's not, that whole seamless journey just shatters.
And this lays it out perfectly. You see that awesome sale price online, you rush over to the store only to find it's full price. Or even worse, they don't even have it. This kind of disconnect isn't just annoying, it feels like a bait and switch. It completely erodes trust because, honestly, it makes you feel like you were tricked.
Now this one is huge, especially for online shopping. If you can't see a product clearly from every single angle, or you can't imagine how it's going to fit into your life, you're going to hesitate. A couple of blurry, low-res photos just doesn't cut it anymore. A product with bad visuals is basically a mystery box. And let's be real, most of us aren't willing to gamble our money like that. So the way forward is to tell a full visual story. We're talking 360-degree views you can spin around, lifestyle photos that show the product in a real-life setting, and even cool stuff like augmented reality that lets you see if that sofa will actually fit in your living room. And here's a pro tip. Featuring photos from actual happy customers, that builds an incredible amount of authentic trust.
Okay, let's move to the next phase. The customer's interested, they're ready to pull the trigger, and now they're either in the store or at the checkout page online. This is the moment of truth. This is where a sale is either made or abandoned forever.
This is a massive one for brick-and-mortar stores. You've got a simple question about a product. How does this work? Or what's it made of? And the employee just gives you a blank stare. That one interaction, or the lack of one, can completely derail a sale. Your staff are your brand ambassadors, and if they're uninformed, it makes the whole brand look incompetent.
And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? All the money you spend on marketing and design can be completely wiped out in a single, frustrating 5-second conversation. It's a powerful reminder that knowledgeable staff isn't a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential.
All right, let's lump two really similar frustrations together: getting lost and getting stuck. I'm talking about wandering aimlessly through a store trying to find the right aisle, or waiting in a ridiculously long line just to give someone your money. Both of these things waste the customer's most precious resource, their time.
So, making the whole process smoother and faster is the name of the game. It really starts with simple things like clear signs. It's supported by well-trained staff who can actually help you find things, and it all ends with modern, quick checkout tech, like tapping your phone to pay. It's a three-part attack on all that annoying friction.
All right, the purchase is made. Success. But the experience is not over, not by a long shot. In fact, this post-purchase phase is where real, lasting loyalty is either cemented for life or completely destroyed.
Ah, the dreaded return.
A company can do everything perfectly right up to the point of sale, but if returning something is a nightmare, with confusing rules, hidden fees, slow refunds, that customer is probably never coming back. A bad return policy feels like you're being punished, and it can erase all the goodwill you've built up.
I mean, just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got confusion, delays, and surprise costs. It's a headache. But on the other, you have flexibility, clear timelines, and open communication. A painless return tells the customer, hey, we trust you and we just want you to be happy. And that is a powerful message that makes them feel confident enough to buy from you again.
Think about it. After you click buy online, what's the very next thing you want to know? Where's my stuff? When a company takes your money and then just goes radio silent, it creates a ton of anxiety. That black hole of information between your order has shipped and it's at your door is a huge and totally avoidable pain point.
And the fix is so simple. Just talk to your customers. This timeline shows the 4 key updates that give people peace of mind. A simple notification at each stage replaces that buyer's anxiety with genuine excitement and anticipation. It's a game changer.
And our last 2 annoyances are all about communication after the sale. First, number 9. Getting support is impossible. When it's slow or you feel like you're talking to a robot that just doesn't get it. The fix here is a smart mix. Use AI for the quick, easy questions, but have real, empathetic humans ready for the more complex problems. Then there's number 10. Impersonal follow-ups. If your emails feel like generic spam, people just tune out. The solution is personalization. Send stuff that's actually useful, like tips on how to use their new product or offers that are relevant to them.
So, we've looked at all these ways things can go wrong. But let's reframe this for a second. Every single one of these pain points isn't just a problem to solve. It's actually a golden opportunity to stand out from the crowd and build a way stronger relationship with your customers.
And this right here is the key takeaway. The best brands, the ones we all love, aren't just getting lucky. They are obsessive. They actively hunt down and eliminate these points of friction. They intentionally design an experience that feels effortless, intuitive, and, well, human.
So I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. Whether you're a shopper thinking about your own experiences or you're running a business, look at this list. Which one of these annoyances is your single biggest opportunity for improvement? Because fixing that one thing might just be the key that unlocks true, lasting customer loyalty. You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You're actually excited to